Realme is a new brand that has managed to carve a space for itself in just under 7 months of entering the Indian market. The latest phone that we have for review is the Realme U1, which the company is pitching as a selfie pro. Now the Realme U1 starts at Rs 11,999 and goes up all the way to Rs 14,999. Let's find out how the Realme U1 performs. Now Realme U1 does come with an impressive design for its price, though it has a polycarbonate body and with a glass finish at the back, which does add a bit of fragility. However, it does not have a metal unibody design like some of the other phones in a similar price bracket. Still, the phone does look pretty premium. The blue variant that we got does stand out in the market. The Realme U1 does come with a water drop notch, which is less intrusive. Now we've seen this on other Oppo phones like the Oppo R17 and even the OnePlus 6T. Keep in mind that Oppo is a parent brand of Realme as well. The 6.3-inch display has a Full HD Plus resolution and it is quite impressive for the price. The colors are not washed out and it is legible even in bright sunlight. So the Realme U1 comes with the MediaTek Helio P70 processor and this is an octa-core one. Realme has launched this phone in 2 RAM and storage variants. We have the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant for review. Overall, in our performance test, the phone showed no cause for complaints. Multitasking, running games like Asphalt Night all worked very smoothly. It scores much higher than the Redmi Note 6 Pro and Honor 8X in benchmarks as well. The Realme U1 has a 3500 mAh battery on board and it should easily last you around a day or more with moderate to heavy usage. Keep in mind that this one has a standard micro USB port at the bottom for charging and it takes more than 2 hours to get to full charge. So Realme U1 has a 13MP plus 2MP rear camera and a 25MP selfie camera. Now the portrait mode is supported on the rear camera only and not on the front selfie camera. I also feel that the camera app's UI is very cluttered and it could be simpler. Still, the rear camera is pretty good for its price and the colors are vivid and bright. However, in low light you can feel that the details are missing. Another issue that I had with the camera was with the autofocus. Even when the autofocus was locked, I felt that some of the objects were not quite in sharp focus. Now the portrait mode I felt was a hit and miss at times because again it had a problem with the focus issue. Now let's talk about the selfie camera. Now the selfie camera is 25MP as we've already pointed out and it will appeal to those who really like to tweak their photos. I felt that the AI camera was very aggressive when it came to colors and it would tend to brighten them a bit too much. You also need to be careful of the lighting when taking selfies because in some photos it can give a washed out effect. Realme U1 is a competitor to the Redmi Note 6 Pro and the Honor 8X. The price of this phone coupled with the general performance and the camera performance make it a very viable alternative to both these phones. This is a very promising phone with very little flaws.